There we go. Awesome. All right. So let's start with the first one. The first one is this. Okay, what is the exculpatory clause? Exculpatory clause. So like raise your hand if you know that. No, if not, I'll read to you. Hey, Mackenzie's in here. Sam's in here. So here's what we'll do, guys. I'm gonna read through questions. And if you know an answer, I want you to raise your hand, all right? I'm like physically raise your hand, right? So that I'll see you, all right? All right, so does anybody know what the exculpatory clause is? Raise your hand if you know what the exculpatory clause is. No? Okay, I'm gonna read it to you. All right, so this is what the exculpatory clause is. It's fact, and by the way, it's fact number 463. Fact number 463, and it says the mortgage exculpatory clause prevents the lender from requesting a deficiency judgment against the borrower when the proceeds of the foreclosure are insufficient to pay off the mortgage lien. All right, awesome. Now, next question. What is the alienation clause? Does anybody know what the alienation clause? If so, raise your hand, raise your physical hand if you know what the alienation clause is. Alienation clause. All right, the alienation clause, the mortgage alienation clause is a provision in a mortgage enabling a lender to demand full repayment if the borrower transfers the loan. All right. Yes, yes. All right, next question. What is the subordination clause? Does anyone know what the subordination clause is?
Yeah,
I see your hand, Mackenzie. Okay, what's the subordination clause?
Is that the subordination clause? Is that when like a subordinate lien turns into a junior lien?
Yes, yes, very good. Yes, a mortgage subordination clause permits a senior mortgage to assume a junior lien position. Yes, very good, very good. All right, who knows what, oh, this is a hard one. Permanent financing takeout loan. Permanent financing takeout. Oh, Yuli, I see your hand. What is that?
That's part of the construction, the construction loan process. That's at the end when the construction is complete.
Yes. And what happens when the construction is complete? What happens? Okay, so here it is. Okay, no, so you're on the right path. Okay, so here's the thing. So construction is complete, just like you said, construction is complete. And then so the loan is replaced by a permanent amortizing loan. Right, so that makes sense. That's called permanent financing takeout loan. So basically the construction is complete. So there was a construction loan. And so now that the construction is complete, the loan is replaced by a permanent amortizing loan, right? So, and by the way, that's fact number 448. And now here's another hard one. Who knows what is, okay, so here it is. The FACT Act, okay, the FACT Act requires that the blank disclosure is given to all home loan applicants when approved for a mortgage. This document will give the credit score used in making the decision to approve the loan. It's a hard one, but does anyone know what that is? Raise your hand if you know what that is. I'll read it again. The FACT Act requires that the blank disclosure is given to all home loan applicants when approved for a mortgage. This document will give the credit score used in making the decision to approve the loan. Okay, yeah, Yuli, yes.
Is it the home loan application?
Oh, close, very close, very
the credit score application?
We'll say it again?
When it's approved, the credit score application when it's approved?
Okay, well, very close. It's the National Credit Score Disclosure. Fact number 257. All right, fact number 257. And so, yes, Fact number 257 says, the FACT Act requires that the national credit score disclosure is given to all home loan applicants when approved for a mortgage. This document will give the credit score used in making the decision to approve the loan. Okay. Now, the next question, right, Yuli, I think you were thinking about this next question. The FACT Act requires that when a consumer applies for a home loan, he or she must receive the blank disclosure, which explains their rights under this law. So what's that?
Can you ask the question again, please?
Sure. So here's the question. The question is, the FACT Act requires that when a consumer applies for a home loan, he or she must receive the blank disclosure which explains their rights under this law. All right, Mackenzie, I see your hand.
Is it the know before you owe booklet?
No. Okay, so it's fact number 258.
Okay.
Fact number 258, and here's what fact number 258 says. The FACT Act, right? FACTA, right?
Oh, okay.
FACTA, right?
Yeah.
FACTA requires that when a consumer applies for a home loan, he or she must receive the home loan application credit score information disclosure, which explains their rights under this law. All right, and that's fact number 258. And again, these questions are really, really difficult, right? So, you know, like I didn't even know those questions. Go ahead, Yuli.
So it's kind of like two for the FACT Act. It's kind of like two, right? It's like you do the home loan application for the credit score, and then once you're actually approved, then you get the credit score, the national credit score disclosure. But that's after you get approved.
Okay, yeah. So regarding fact 257 about the national credit score disclosure, right? That's given to all home loan applicants when approved for a mortgage. Yes, when they're approved for a mortgage. And then now, but that's different than the home loan application credit score information disclosure, which just explains their rights under this law, right? And that's when a consumer applies for a home loan. All right. Okay. So yeah. So that's a good distinction. When a consumer applies for a home loan, that's the home loan application credit score information disclosure. But then when a consumer is approved for a mortgage, that's when they have to get the national credit score disclosure. Yeah. Okay. Awesome. All right. Who knows what the late fee is for FHA? Raise your hand if you know that. The late fee for FHA.
4%.
Oh, wait, you gotta raise your hand. You gotta raise your hand. Who is that?
Oh, sorry. How did? Okay.
Okay, you gotta raise your physical hand. You raise your physical hand. All right. Well, I see. Sashi. Sashi. No. Okay, you're on mute, Sashi. Okay.
Yeah. 4% late fees of monthly P&I payment.
4% late fee. That's right. 4% late fee. And Sashi, while you're on it, what's the late fee for VA?
VA is again 4% of monthly P&I payment.
Okay, and what's the late fee for USDA?
USDA is again 4% of monthly P&I payment.
And what's the late fee for conventional loans?
6% of monthly P&I payment.
Oh, no, it's not 6%. The late fee.
5%. Sorry, 5% of monthly P&I payment. I'm sorry.
5% of only the P&I, the principal and the interest. Right. Okay, good. Okay.
Thank you.
All right. Now, who knows what high cost mortgage loan is? High cost. Who knows that? Raise your hand if you know that. Okay, I see Yelena. Yelena.
No, I didn't raise. What was the question?
What is a high cost mortgage loan?
High cost, it's 2.5%, 3.5%.
No. I think you're thinking high price mortgage loan. I'm talking about high cost mortgage loan.
Or 1.5.
No. No, the high price, when you, that 1.5 relates to the high price mortgage loans. I'm talking about high cost mortgage loans. All right, okay, Mackenzie, what is
Isn't
a,
it 3.5% for 15 over? Isn't?
no, wait,
Okay.
you're still thinking about high price. I'm talking about high cost mortgage loan. All right, so I'm gonna come back to you when we
Okay.
talk about high price, okay?
Okay.
Okay, all right, so Mackenzie, can you talk to us about high cost mortgage loan?
Yeah, so high cost is under HOPA, and it has the APR can exceed over the APOR, the average prime offer rate. So for the so it's 6.5 for the so it's 6.5, and it can't be over it's with any for the first loan over 50K.
Okay,
And then,
so first lien, 50K or more, right?
yep, and then 8.5 is for the first lien under 50K.
Very good.
I have a cold. My throat.
No worries.
And 8.5 again now and then, that's going to be for the subordinate, the second subordinate lien on that one. And then they also have BAPs, so you cannot have a balloon payment. You must have the ability to repay. There's no prepayment penalties, and then you have to seek a HUD counselor.
You speak to a HUD counselor is what you said? Yes.
Yeah, speak to a HUD counselor.
Speak to a HUD counselor. Excellent. Yes. Now, also in the facts, it talks about points and fees, right? Now, it's not as, I don't think it's as important to know about the points and fees than it is to know about the other stuff like the BAPs and the percentages. But be aware though, that regarding high cost mortgage loans, they have this stuff about the points and fees, about like 5%, such and such, and 8% of such and such, right? Does that ring a bell?
Yeah, I remember when I did it with Samara, she kind of talked about it too.
Yeah, so it's all that stuff there.
Yeah.
So just to bring it up. Awesome. Excellent. Now, next question is this. Who knows what a high price mortgage loan is? Raise your hand if you know high price mortgage loan. What is a high price mortgage loan? Yelena, is your hand up from before or is your hand up for this? Yelena?
Oh, before I have to take it away.
Oh, okay, you're gonna take it away. Okay, no worries. Okay, so does anyone know? Well, okay, Mackenzie, what is a high price mortgage loan?
Well, does anyone else know? Does anyone else know?
Yeah,
Yuli.
Okay, Yuli, I see your hand.
Okay, so for high price, that's section 35, and it's part of TILA, and then it's 1.5% of the first lien.
Now, wait, just to back up, just for the sake of people, just to make sure we have understanding. When we're talking about these percentages, we're talking about when the APR exceeds the APOR by these percentages, right?
Right.
Okay. Just to clarify that, right? When we're throwing around these percentages, it means the excess is when the APR exceeds the APOR by those percentages. Okay, Yuli, go ahead.
So 1.5% for the first lien, 2.5% for the jumbo lien, and then 3.5% for the second lien. And then high price also prohibits APE, so A for ability to repay, P for the prepayment penalty, unless it's for the 2 years, and then escrow for 5 years.
Very good. I like how you caught that about the prepayment, except for the 2 years. It's okay to have a prepayment penalty on a high price mortgage loan if it's up to 2 years, but it can't be beyond 2 years. That's good. Awesome. Okay. Now, next question is this. Who established the DNC? Raise your hand if you know that. Who established the DNC? All right. Oh, I see Jay. Janicia.
Yes, Janacia. I remember with Rocky, the FTC and the FCC created the DNC.
Yes, very good, very good. All right, excellent work. Yes. Now, next question. Who knows what is the penalty for violating a GLB Act? The GLB Act penalty. All right, Yuli.
Is it 5 years in jail and then a fine?
So yes, very good. Yes, yes, yes. What is the penalty for violating the DNC? Who knows it? Raise your hand if you know it. Raise your hand. Mackenzie, I see your hand.
It's 43,280.
Very good. Penalty for mortgage fraud. Raise your hand if you know that. Mortgage fraud. Mackenzie?
That's $1 million and or 30 years or both.
Right, up to 1 million, right? Yeah, and or up to 30 years, right, or both, right? Very good, very good. Penalty for the SAFE Act, violating the SAFE Act. Who knows that? Raise your hand if you know that. Violating the SAFE Act. Okay, I see Jackie.
Yes, okay. Hold on, I always get this confused because they changed it. Is it 43,280?
Oh, no.
Are you talking about the same?
80 is for the DNC, violating the DNC.
Okay, so yeah, so I know it. It's now you messed me all up. Okay, it's 30,058.
Right, very good, very good. Yes.
Sorry.
Now, who knows when is the MCR due? The MCR, the mortgage call report. When is that due? Raise your hand if you know that. Okay, I see Yelena.
It's March 1st, yearly.
No. MCR is due quarterly. All right. And now MCR has two, the mortgage call report, it has two reports to it, right? What are the two reports of the MCR? Who knows that? Who knows that? Okay, I see Yuli.
I have a question in regards to the MCR. There's something I think that I remember that was due March 1st, but what is that?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Florida, right?
Let's talk about that.
Are.
Well, what's due on the March 1st of
It's the loan, isn't it? The LAR, HIMDA.
the in terms of HMDA, right? Is that what it is? In terms
Yeah.
of HMDA, and what's the law stand for? The Loan Activity Register?
Register. Loan, it's loan application register.
Sure.
Okay.
Is it loan application register?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
that's what it
Okay,
said.
yeah, loan application. You know what? And yeah, it's easy to get that confused with this mortgage call report section about the oh yeah, okay, the residential mortgage loan activity report, which is part of the mortgage call report, which is different than the loan application register, right? Okay, so it's the loan application register that's due on March 1st of every year. Is that right? Okay, all right. Now, what are the two parts though of the mortgage call reports? The mortgage call reports. There's two parts. There's two reports to it. Okay, so there's the residential mortgage loan activity reports, which is the state level, and that's due when? It's due every quarter, right? And then there's the financial condition report, which is due annually. And by the way, this stuff about the mortgage call report, it's fact numbers 803 through 806. 803 through 806. Okay, next question. What is the HVCC? HVCC, who knows it? Raise your hand if you know what the HVCC is. All right, here it is. Okay, wait, I see your hand, Andy?
Yeah.
Okay.
The HVCC is when the borrower it permits the borrower for choosing the appraiser.
It prohibits.
Prohibits, yeah.
It's now wait, it prohibits, isn't it prohibiting is it the loan, is it the MLO? Who is it? Is it the borrower or is it the loan officer?
I thought it was the broker.
The broker.
The broker.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, yeah, so it prohibits the broker from choosing the appraiser, right? Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Now, what does HVCC stand for? What does it stand for?
Home Valuation Code of Conduct.
Yes, very good. Excellent. All right. Yes, prevents the broker from choosing the appraiser.
Okay.
And it's fact number 726. 726. All right. Now, is a mortgage judicial or non-judicial? Okay, I see Jackie's hand. Jackie, I see your hand. No? Okay, so we'll go with Sashi. I see your hand.
Yes, it's a judicial.
Yes, it's a judicial. All right. What about trust deeds? Who knows that? Well, is it judicial or non-judicial?
Just did non-judicial.
Trustees, non-judicial. Okay, Sashi, let's stay on you for a little bit.
Sure.
Who is the trustor?
Trustor is the lender.
No. Who knows it? Raise your hand if you know. Who is the trustor?
Is
Okay,
it the bar?
you Lee's hand.
Borrower.
The borrower, yes. The
Borrower is the
trustor is the borrower. Now, who?
Trustee is the lender, right?
No. Hold on. The trustor is the borrower. Who's the beneficiary?
Lender.
Lender.
Right. The lender is the beneficiary. Now, who's the trustee? Now, and I want you to give me like the term that Rocky uses, right? All right. Who's the trustee? Okay, Andy, you know it?
I think the trustee is the third party.
Right. Third party, but there's a word though. Starts with a D.
Oh,
Third party.
this.
Yes.
Your tongue.
Yeah, it's right. You got it. Rocky says it a lot.
This.
Blank.
Disinterested? No.
Yes, there you go. The disinterested third party.
Disinterested third party.
Disinterested third party is the trustee. Yes.
What is this? Disinterested?
Disinterested. So meaning that they're not part of the, transaction, you know what I'm saying? Like a disinterested third party, right? So they're not the borrower, they're not the lender, they're the disinterested third party that's like holding, So and by the way, to look up any of these stuff, if you have the PDF file of the 800 facts, you can search and just put in the keyword like trustee, and it will bring up, the section of the 800 facts that talks about trustees, All right, next question is, the appraisal is valid for how long? Raise your hand if you know that. Okay, I see Jackie's hand. How long is the appraisal valid for? Jackie, you there? No? Okay, so we'll go with Sashi.
120 days, 4 months.
Well, wait, not exactly. Not if it's old, it has to be recertified. If it's
Right.
okay, so here's the thing. If the appraisal is more than 120 days old, then it has to be recertified. But technically, how long is the appraisal valid?
6 months.
6 months. Okay. So it's 6 months, but must be recertified after 4 months.
4 months.
Can you excuse me, can you explain me this certificate? And if it's valid for 6 months, so why is it 4 months certificate? So it says the certificate in 4 months?
Yeah. So the general thing is that, appraisal is good for 6 months, but at the time of the, transaction, if it's more than 4 months old, it has to be recertified. Does anybody on this call, can any of you give more clarification in terms of the logic behind that? Or might be something to ask. Okay, Jackie, I see your hand, but we can't hear you. Oh, wait, I think I can hear you a little bit, but it's not coming through. I think your audio might not be connected. Okay. All right. That's a great question, and I like how you want to see the logic, because if you understand the
Yes.
logic, you know. So here's the question, guys. Let's talk about this. Why do you think, like they would say it's good for 6 months, but you have to recertify it if it's more than 4 months old at the time? Like, why do you think that is true? Anybody? Jack, now I can't hear you, Jackie. It's like it's coming through, but we can't really make out what you're saying.
Okay, I may have to get off and come back in.
Oh, it's better now. It's better now. Oh, go ahead, Jackie.
Okay, so you have to recertify.
I still cannot hear her.
It's coming in low. We can barely hear you.
Okay, what about now? Can you hear me, Annie?
It's a little bit better.
Yes.
It's a little better now. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, well, you have to, well, the reason why you recertify it, I'm having to scream, I'm gonna have to close off in a minute, come back in, is because comps change.
Okay.
So because comps change, you have to now recertify it all over again, because
now,
something
here's
could
the
have
question,
happened in that area.
Yeah, but here's a question, Jackie. When they recertify it, it's not like they have to redo everything. It's not like a new appraisal. They're just
Right.
recertifying the current appraisal, right? So is it safe to say that when they do the recertification, they're not having to go through the detailed process as the original appraisal process? Is that right?
Right, but I thought that they were still going back and kind of looking at something else, you know what I'm saying? Because I think that's the whole purpose to recertify it, was that there is something else that they're looking at. They're making sure that those, you know, numbers are still going to be close to the same.
I see.
So they're just checking, I guess. I don't know. It's confusing for me. Like,
Yeah. Okay.
I'm
Hey,
afraid that on a test, if they're gonna give us scenarios, and I'm like, okay, what do I do?
yeah. Okay. So I mean, the key word is recertify, though. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? So the key things to remember in general is that it's good for 6 months, but if it's more than 4 months old, then it has to be recertified. We have to, because
Okay.
because things might have changed, so we have to kind of update it. We have to recertify it. Yeah. Okay. Now, what is the form called? Because we know that the appraisal form is what?
442.
Well, no. Like for the original appraisal, it's 1004, right?
Oh, it's
Yes.
enough for you.
Right. So the original appraisal is 1004. What is the recertification form called? Number. What's the number for the recertification?
It's 442.
442. Yeah, 442. Very good. Let's see. All right. The Fair Housing Act. This is a very unique question. The Fair Housing Act, but it's officially what act? Like title what of the Civil Rights Act of 1968 is the Fair Housing Act? Title what? Okay. Okay. So Yelena?
Sorry. What was the question?
The Fair Housing Act is, really like title what of the Civil Rights Act of 1968? It's a unique question. It's in the 800 facts. Okay, Yuli?
Is it Title 8?
Yes, Title 8. Title 8 of the Civil Rights Act of 1968, right? So that,
Title 8.
all right, so that
Letter A
Title 8. 8 like
or
like
number 8? Okay.
Yeah, Title 8. Okay, how long can a consumer sue under ECOA? Who knows that? Raise your hand if you know that. How long can a consumer sue under ECOA? Yelena, I see your hand.
24 months.
Yes. All right. Next question. How long do we have to keep ECOA records?
24 months. 25 months. I'm sorry.
25 months. Right. Okay. All right. Next question is this. Who knows this? A written complaint may be filed with the HUD office within how long of a violation? Okay, Andy?
Within 1 year of the violation?
Yes, within 1 year. Excellent. What are the 3 main things that the Fair Housing Act deals with? Who knows that? The 3 main things that the Fair Housing Act deals with. Raise your hand if you know it. Okay, Yelena?
Blockbusting, redlining, and steering.
Yes, very good, very good.
I'm sorry, I have a question regarding the question that you asked before. The written complaints for 1 year, something like that?
Yeah, okay, to be filed with the HUD office, yes.
So what is that, the written complaint? You could complain on a service? I never,
Oh, meaning, okay, so the question was, a written complaint may be filed with the HUD office within how long of the violation? So like after the violation happens, what is like the length of time that a person can file a complaint regarding that violation? So like once a violation happens, they have like 1 year, up to 1 year.
so it's a borough that filed the complaint, right?
I'm sorry?
The borough filed the complaint? Who filed the complaint?
I mean, a written complaint, yeah, so I mean, a written complaint in terms of violation, yeah.
Okay.
Well, go ahead, you lady want to add?
Is that under the Fair Housing Act?
You know what? I'm not sure. I'm not sure where that question.
I'll look it up.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Yeah, if you search HUD office, yeah. So yeah, within 1 year. All right. Now, what's another name for blockbusting? Who knows that?
Panic selling.
Panic seller, yeah.
Okay, panic selling, that's right. All right. Now, late fees are due when? When are late fees like due? Yeah, I mean, oh no, I'm sorry. All right. When do late fees kick in is what I'm saying. Like after
After a month or 15?
after the 15th of the month, right? That's right.
Mm.
Very good, very good. All right, now from now on, let's everyone raise your physical hand. So if you can turn on your video, you know, raise your physical hand. I can see better. Okay. All right. So here it is. First mortgage payment always skips what? Like when's the first mortgage payment? It always skips. So Jackie, I see your hand.
You know, actually, that's kind of a tricky question.
Okay.
Because it depends on what day of the month you actually close, but normally it gives you like 30 days.
Okay. Okay. So in general, it kind of, yeah, it skips the first month in a way, right?
Right, exactly.
Okay. All right. So, oh yeah. All right. Now, previous mortgages and rent must be verified for how long? Previous mortgages and rent must be verified for how long? Raise your hand if you get that. Okay, Jackie?
12 months.
Yes.
Is it 12?
Oh, okay.
And that is fact 689. Yes. All right. ECOA is enforced by who? Raise your hand if you know it. ECOA. Yuli.
Is it the CFPB?
Yes. Next question. In a blank loan, the only documentation used is the credit report and the appraisal. And what type of loan? Okay, Andy.
Is that the no doc?
Yes, no doc. Yes, yes. Very good. What are the 5 C's of underwriting? 5 C's of underwriting. Who knows it? Okay. Okay. Whoa. Okay, Sasha. Sasha? You
Yes,
there?
it's, yes, credit, then capital, then character, collateral, and I'm sorry, I forgot about the 5th one.
Okay.
Yes.
So, what's that?
No, I said, am I right?
Okay, you said okay. So far you said credits.
Capital, character, collateral.
Well, I'm sorry. Wait, you said credit, character.
Credit, capital, character, collateral.
Okay, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Credits, character, capital. What's the name?
Collateral.
Oh, collateral. Collateral.
Mhm. Yes.
Collateral. And then the 5th one is what? Who knows it?
Character.
What's that?
Character.
No, I think you already said character, right?
Capacity, no? Capacity.
Okay, Andy?
Oh, yeah, she said it capacity also.
Capacity.
Capacity, yes, yes, capacity. Okay, so capital, capacity, credit, collateral, and character. Yes, very good, very good. Okay, what is functional obsolescence? Functional obsolescence. If you know it. Functional obsolescence. Okay, Andy.
Obsolete.
The change in buyer's taste.
Yes, change in buyer's taste. What is
What's that second word you're saying?
Yeah, me too. I couldn't understand the question.
Oh, no, I said what is functional obsolescence? It's just
How you spell that second word you're saying?
obsolescence. Oh, that's
Yeah.
a
I don't know what you're saying.
Me too. I don't know.
how do you spell obsolescence? I know it's like OB. What else?
What's the fact number?
Ah, that's a good question too. Can somebody look that up? The fact number for functional obsolescence. If you go to the PDF file, if you do a search for functional obsolescence. All right. And does anyone know how to spell obsolescence?
I got it.
Okay.
OBSOLES.
OLES.
SOLES. CENCE. I
Do you have
googled
a
it.
fact number? Oh, you Google it. Okay.
Okay. Obsolescence. Okay. Yeah, that looks right.
And we're just, well, I'll find it on here. The definition.
No,
I never heard of that.
Okay. Yeah. I'm pretty sure it's in the 800 fact. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, if you search that, it'll be functional obsolescence. Okay. What is cloud of title? Cloud of title. Raise your hand if you know cloud of title.
When they clear clouds. Cloud free.
Of title.
Hey, I found the fact number on the functional obsolescence.
Okay. Yeah. What's the fact number?
It's 743.
Thank you.
Great.
No
Awesome.
problem.
And then if you still got the document open, can you do cloud of title and get the fact number for cloud of title?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. In the meantime, does anyone know what cloud of title is? Okay, Jackie. Oh, okay. I thought I saw your hand.
No, I had it on there.
Okay, yeah.
I did have it. So cloud of title means that, well, let me see my definition because I know it. It means that number one, it's not a sellable it's not a sellable title because there's some kind of lien or encumbrance on it that would prevent you from selling it until you clear it.
Okay.
Right?
Right. So it looks like, I mean, a lot of times it looks like it's valid, but it's not valid, right? Like the title.
Right.
Okay. All right. And then Maria, did you find the fact number?
No, I can't. I don't see it.
Don't see it on there. Okay.
I'll,
All right. We'll have to look, but yeah, cloud of title is.
I'll keep looking.
Oh no, yeah, it's okay. It might be under a different term, but all right. So yeah, cloud of title. Yeah, there's it might look like a valid title, but it's not because it has issues, right? Now,
The only one I found that says cloud on title is a suite of quiet title.
Yes. Okay. So that's my next question. What is suit of quiet title? And Maria, what's the title? I mean, what's the fact number for suit of quiet?
749.
749. Okay. What is suit of quiet title? Yelena, I see your name. I see your hand.
It's a free from cloud, and it's a good title, I believe.
Right, a suit to remove a cloud, right? I think it's like a suit to remove the cloud from the title, right? Okay. So Maria, can you read to us what 749 is, like the official definition?
Yeah, it says a suit of quiet title action used to remove a cloud on title.
Okay. So it's a suit to remove a cloud,
So what's the cloud means? What is this talking about cloud? It's some bad thing?
Must be like an issue. It must be some type of, like, as Jackie was talking about, like some type of issue with the title. Like that's a cloud, right? Am I right, guys? Does that make sense?
Yes.
Cloud. Okay. So, okay, awesome. So now next question. Appraisals use how many comps? Raise your hand if you know that. How many? Okay, I see Janicia.
Sorry, they use 3.
Excellent, excellent. Okay, and Janicia, here's some follow-up questions for you. When doing comps, right? Within what distance must the comp be from the main property? Do you know that?
That one I forgot.
Okay, no worries. Yuli?
1 month. Oh.
1 to 3 miles.
I'm sorry?
1 to 3 miles.
Yes, we're within 1 to 3 miles, right? When you're doing comps, it has to be within 1 to 3 miles. Yes. And Yuli, to stay on you just for a little bit. The comps, right? They must be they must have been sold within how many months?
6.
6. Very good, very good. Excellent, excellent. All right, next question. Vacant land. All right, vacant land when you build within 1.5 years. So suppose it's vacant land and you're planning to build on it within 1.5 years. What approach do you use?
Is that me? It's Chris needs to determine occupancy at one of these properties.
Hello?
Dr. Nam, does she have access to that?
Okay, wait, maybe we can mute. Hey, can you mute? Okay, wait a minute. Okay, I think that was, okay, all right. All right, so, yeah, Lena, yeah.
Cost approach.
The cost approach, yes. Now, Yelena, what about if the vacant land and we plan to build on it not until like 3 years from now?
Sales approach.
Sales approach, right? So the threshold number is what? 2 years, right? So if you
Right.
have vacant land and you plan to build on it within 2 years, then it's the cost
Approach, yes.
approach, right? But if you have vacant land and you plan to build on it, but you know, like sometime after 2 years, you know what I'm saying? If you're not planning to build on it within 2 years,
Right.
then it would be yeah, sales. Okay. All right. So then so how about if you just buy vacant land and you're not planning to build on it at all, you know, what approach is that?
Sales approach.
Sales approach.
I
very-
feel like when you spend money within 2 years, it's a cost approach.
right.
That's the way I look at it.
That makes sense. That makes sense. All right, next question. Who can tell us about a QWR? A QWR. Raise your hand. Okay, I see Mackenzie's hand. I see Mackenzie.
Yeah, a QWR is a qualified written request. So it's when the borrower is having problems with their mortgage servicer. So the lender has to, so they get it, they have to acknowledge it within the first 5 days. And then they have 30 days to get it back, and then they also are allowed to have a 15-day extension.
Hold on. No, you said 30 days to get it back. You mean 30 days to resolve the issue?
Resolve the issue, yes.
Okay,
30 days to resolve the issue, sorry.
Okay,
Yeah, 30 days to resolve the issue, and then they also are allowed a 15 extension, but however, they can only get that extension if there are errors from the borrower.
Yes, very good, very good. Excellent, excellent. All right, now, next question. RESPA does not apply to how many acres or more? Like RESPA doesn't apply if it's how many acres or more. Okay, Mackenzie, I see your hand.
More than 25 acres.
Right, so 25 or more acres, right? It doesn't apply.
And I have a question about the cost approach and stuff,
Sure.
because I was taking just a couple exams and I didn't understand the income. Like I keep getting the income approach wrong.
Okay, so if it's like a business, right? If it's an income producing property, right? Then it'll be the income approach is what.
I just think like business.
Okay, Yuli, what do you think?
I remember Rocky said in one of his rooms that he was like, for income, it's just like if you're building an apartment complex
Okay,
and
that's
you're going to produce income, that would be the income approach. So
just
if you have a business, then that would, and
Right.
you plan to rent it out or whatever it is, that would be income, according to Rocky.
okay, so like duplexes, any kind of business stuff like that you're okay. Yeah,
That'd
because I
be-
keep getting that one like wrong. Like I get the sales and the other one, but the income I just keep getting that one. But that makes sense now.
Yeah,
Thank you.
anything with income that will produce income is literally the income approach.
Right.
That makes sense. Thank you.
Excellent, excellent. And then, hey, just a minor thing about the RESPA question, right? Is it 25 acres or more, or is it more than 25 acres? I know it's a minor detail, but does anybody know? Like what the technical, okay, Janicia, what is it?
It's 25 or more because it is agricultural land.
Perfect, perfect. So if it's 25 acres or more, then then it doesn't, apply, it doesn't apply to RESPA, right? Okay, good, because it's agricultural. Okay, very good. Now tell me this, live contact must be made with the borrower within how many days of a missed payment? Okay, Elena, I see your hand. Is that up from before? Oh, that's up.
36. Yeah, I got it.
Okay, no worries.
36.
Oh, 36. Yes, 36. Excellent. All right. Next question. How many days do we have to respond to a payoff request? Raise your hand if you know. How many days do you have? Okay, Mackenzie,
7 days.
I see your hand, Mackenzie.
It's 7 days.
7 days to respond to a payoff request. Yes. All
Okay,
right.
I'm gonna stop answering because my throat is killing me, but I wanted to make sure I got these ones.
I got you. Yeah. When do you give workout options? When do you have to give workout options? Okay, I see Janicia's hand.
Oh no, I was adjusting my volume on my phone. I have the baby right now. I can't do much.
No worries. Okay, I see the hand of Yelena.
45.
45 days of a missed payment, right? We have to give workout options. Very good. Now, next question. We can't foreclose. Here, let me like lower the hand. Okay. All right. Here's the thing. Next question. We can't foreclose on a property for how many days after a missed payment? Okay, Yuli.
120.
120 days, right? Can't foreclose. And then that's fact 22. I have it as, okay. All right, so yeah, 120 days. Next question, let's see. Okay, tell me this, when a consumer requests the close of an escrow account, right? What must happen? Like within how many days? Who knows that? Because here's the difference, right? There's a scenario where the consumer requests the cancellation of the escrow. That's different than if the escrow is canceled for some other reason, right? And you have to know the differences between those two scenarios. Who knows the differences between those two scenarios? Okay, I see the hand of Yelena.
Yes. I think when the escrow lender, the borrower cancel escrow account, the lender will have to give them 3 days
3 days prior, right?
prior to
Right.
close. Yes. And
Right.
if it's for some other reasons, it's 30 days.
Very good. Exactly right. Very good. Okay. The SAFE Act was created by, who knows it? SAFE Act was created by, okay, Mackenzie, I see your hand.
HERA.
Yes, HERA. And Mackenzie, what does HERA stand for?
Housing and economic, hold on, I got it right at HERA, Housing Economic Recovery Act.
Yes, very good. Okay, next question. Who knows this? The renewal period for our license is between what two dates? The renewal period. Okay, Yelena.
November 1st to December 31st.
Very good. Yes. Next question. CFPB was created by who? And I'll give you a heads up. It was two different organizations that created the CFPB. Who created the CFPB? What are the two organizations that came together? Okay, Mackenzie.
The Dodd-Frank Act and the Consumer Financial Protection.
Okay, now, yes, but just one little minor tweak. It's the Consumer Finance Protection Act.
Oh, yeah, because I'm thinking the CB, yeah.
Right. So it's the Consumer Finance Protection Act, but then the CFPB is the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Good. All right, next question. When do you give the arm disclosure? Who knows that? Okay, Yuli.
60 days before your interest rate is going to change.
Yes, if the change results for a higher payment, right. Very good. Yes, 60 days prior.
Hey, quick question on that one.
I'm
Do
sorry.
you have to, a question on that one, do you have to don't you have to give them another one, 45 days?
Okay, well, no, okay, so I was thinking that you were referring to in the affinity program when they're going over, I think in the 4-hour crash course, she talks about like multiple times. Like I think she even starts with like 6 months before, and then but then one of them is 60 days before, right? So I think in the 800 facts though, they only focus on the 60-day notice.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
So I think for the exam, we really have to know that, okay, 60 days before, but in real life, I think it might be multiple, times.
Okay, thanks for clarifying that.
Sure. Someone tell us about the situation if money is collected, but the borrower rescinds. You know how like on certain loans, you have the right of rescission. And so what if the borrower rescinds and money was collected and, how many days do they have? Mackenzie?
They have 20 days to give them back their money.
Right, 20 days to refund. Right, that's right. Very good. Let's see. What is the minimum and maximum for flood insurance? Who knows that? Okay, Janicia.
That would be 100,000. Oh, sorry, hold on.
100,000 for the minimum.
Yes, and hold on. Oh, good. He's throwing up. Sorry.
Oh, no worries. We can come back to you later if you need us. Okay, that's fine. Okay, Maria. What's the
100,000, 100K minimum and max 250K.
and you said maximum was what?
250?
Yes, 250. Right. Very good. All right. Let's see. And flood insurance must be purchased from who? Who knows it? Who do we have to purchase flood insurance for? Okay, Mackenzie.
Is it the National Flood Insurance Program?
Yes, very good. All right, next question. Who is the mortgagee? The mortgagee. Who's the mortgagee? Okay, Elena?
Lender,
Right, the lender. All right, next question. Who is the mortgagor? Mortgagor.
a borrower? No.
Okay, Yuli?
The borrower.
Right, the borrower is the mortgagor. Right. Very good. Question for Yuli: Is the mortgage judicial or non-judicial?
Judicial.
Yeah, very good. All right, next question. All right, someone tell us about Mars. Who knows about Mars? Okay, Mackenzie.
There we go. All right, let's see. So Mars has to deal, so it's Regulation O, and it's the Mortgage Assistant Relief Services or service. They deal with loan modifications and they prohibit from foreclosure scams. They also ban that they can't that the consumers they are allowed to still communicate with their lender. And then they also cannot collect any fees up front until there is a written agreement.
Right, with the written agreement and an acceptable written agreement with the lender or servicer, right? Or whatever.
Yeah.
Now going back to the whole communication thing, though, I mean the way you worded it, just to clarify, you mean that like Mars prohibits the people from advising the borrower to stop communicating with,
Yeah, I know I said that so wrong, but the way I was thinking of it, I was like, they prohibit from them, like Mars prohibits them to not let the consumer or to like communicate with that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So Mars says, hey, you can't advise. Mars is saying, hey, we can't tell the borrower to stop communicating with their lender, right? You know what I'm saying? Right.
That's good. Yeah.
Right.
They can't.
Okay. Very good. All right. Who knows what the 8 protected classes of ECOA And give me the acronym, right, to really understand it, right? Who knows it? Who uses the acronym for the 8 protected classes of ECOA? Who does it? Anyone? It's what? And what's the acronym, right? Okay, Janicia? What's the acronym?
Oh, sorry, the score map. Oh, sorry, score map, but instead of spelling score, CORE, it's CORR.
Very good. And what is score map? You know, in order.
Make sure you do that. You gotta match your number.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll come back to you.
Sorry,
right.
I'm being multitasking at
No,
the same time.
No worries. All right. You want some time or okay? No, okay. She needs some time. Okay. So who knows what score map is? Who can take us through score map? Okay, Mackenzie, what's score map?
Okay, let me write this down. I don't know where my pencil went. Okay, here we go. I gotta always write it down. That's what I'm gonna do when I go into this test. Okay, so for ECOA, it's gonna be sex, color, origin, religion, race, marital status, age, and public assistance.
Very good, very good. Now, just to clarify though, when you said
I'm off
origin,
that 1 second, I can't.
you mean what? Origin, you mean what?
National origin.
National origin, right, right. Just to clarify. Yeah, very good, very good. Yes. Good stuff. All right. All right, next question. But when talking about Fair Housing Act, right, what are the 7 protected classes of Fair Housing Act? Who knows it? So basically it'd be score plus a 2, you know, so Mackenzie, yeah, what's that?
Familiar status and disability or
Right.
handicap.
Right, which will be added to the score, right? The score.
Well, yeah,
5 as ECOA. I mean, it has 5 that's in common with ECOA, and then it has those 2 that are separate, you know. Okay, and of course, ECOA has the 3 that are not part of Fair Housing Act, right? Okay, so yeah. All right. What is GNMA? GNMA. Who knows what that is? Okay, Janicia.
I can answer that now. Okay, hold on. Get your tablet. Get your tablet. That's of course that acronym is for Jenny Mae, and that's for the Government National Mortgage Association.
Excellent, excellent. And what does it do? What does it do? Like who knows? Who knows the?
Sorry, hold on. It guarantees, but oh, there you go. Get that burp out. Sorry. Okay. It guarantees loans, but it does not sell or buy them.
Right. So guarantees. Yeah. Very good. Very good. On like the secondary market, then, right?
Yes, the secondary market. It is the secondary market.
Yeah. Very good. Very good. All right. Next question. What is MAP? What is MAP? Who knows what MAP is? Raise your hand if you know what MAP is.
I'll do that one too. Okay, that's
Okay,
regulation. Okay.
Yuli, what's MAP?
So MAP is Mortgage Acts and Practices,
Very good. Very
and
good.
it's Regulation N.
Very good.
And then it basically deals with prohibiting false like advertisements like on radio about mortgage products.
Mm-hmm. Very good. Very good. And how long do you have to maintain MAP, Yuli?
2 years.
Very good. Very good. Excellent. Excellent. All right. What is the HUD equal access rule? Okay, I see Janicia.
Okay, that's when they cannot prohibit against sexual orientation.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Or,
Okay.
yeah, so sexual orientation or,
Oh,
who knows the other part? Okay, Andy?
Gender identity.
Yes, sexual orientation or gender identity, right? Okay, how many months of PITI for investment properties? Like how many months of PITI must be like, you know, in reserves for investment properties? Okay, Andy?
6 months, correct?
Very good. And what about owner occupied, Andy?
2 months.
Yes, very good, very good. Excellent, excellent. All right, all right. So guys, just a few more and then we're gonna end it for today. Let's see, consumer debts less than how many months are not included in DTI ratios? Who knows that? Consumer debts less than how many months are not included in DTI ratios? Okay, Mackenzie.
I'm gonna take a stab at this, but I'm not sure if I'm right. Is it 10 months?
Yes, 10 months. 10 months.
Okay.
Yes, yes, yes. Very good, very good. All right, and my final two questions, all right, for this session will be this. Let's talk about GPM and let's talk about GEM, right? So GPM and the GEM, right? So first, let's talk about GPM. All right, what type of loan is that? A GPM. Anyone know? I'll give you a hint. Okay.
Is that a growing prorated mortgage?
No. No, GPM graduate.
Graduate payment mortgage.
Okay, Saren, what was it?
Graduate payment mortgage.
Graduated payment.
Graduated pay mortgage.
Graduated payment mortgage. And now think about this though. Remember what I think what Rocky says about graduated, right? You got it's a trigger term to think of who, like it targets what type of population?
Like teachers, police officers.
No. Wait.
Oh, hold on. Yeah, I do remember that one.
The good
Yeah.
people, the good
It's
people.
good people, yes.
No. I'm talking about the graduated payment mortgage. Okay, Mackenzie?
It's, you think of like once you get out of college and stuff, like they're gonna start their payments lower and then gradually will
then
increase as
increase.
they get going.
Right. So the graduated payment mortgage is what? So the payments gradually increase, right? Okay. Okay. And most likely you'll probably have negative amortization,
Yeah.
right, in the beginning, because in the beginning the payments are so low that the payments are probably not even covering the principal, and so therefore you'll probably have negative amortization, right? Yeah. Okay. So graduated payment mortgage, and what's the number of it? Like what's the loan? Well, it's on Jen's cheat sheet. Yuli?
245.
245. Yes, 245. 245 is the GPM, the graduated payment mortgage. Now, what about the GEM? The GEM. Let's talk about the GEM. What
Growing equity mortgage.
All right, so go ahead, Saren. What was that?
Growing equity mortgage.
Yeah, growing equity mortgage. Yes, that's right. All right. And what is the number? Who knows what the number is? Raise your hand. You know what the number is. Julie, I see your hand.
That's 245A.
245A. Very good. And Yuli, what is the growing equity mortgage?
That's when the payments slowly increase, and that's how you are able to pay off the loan faster.
Okay, so it increases, and so yeah, you pay off the loan faster. Yes, very good, very good. Awesome, awesome, excellent, guys. Good work. I'll see you guys next week. Same time, same place. But remember, I highly encourage you guys to also check out Rocky's class. Right, he's on pretty much every day except for Saturdays, probably. I think he's even on Sunday nights, even. You know, but it's through the Facebook group. Check out his class. Take care. Have a great weekend.
Thanks, Lance.
Thanks, Lance.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.